Hello everyone, I'm back with a review! Now it's gonna be what if I was in Classroom of the Elite. Now, someone commented about the whole thing. This is my opinion. It was on one of my what if I was in videos, or me and one of my friends, but my personal opinion is your choices is part of what makes you, you. So, that's just what I wanted to say, but with all that out the way, uh, it's time to roll the intro.
I think I'm losing my mind, trying to stay inside the lines. It's like you're running in place. How you keep staying the same. But baby, I get something different, and I'm okay with that. I can't fake no more smiles. That shit gon' drive me mad. I'm focused on the future, don't care about nothing else. I'm better by myself. I'm better by myself.
Now, you guys see me. Now, I'm in the same room as the main character, which I don't know how I don't remember his name. And of course I misspelled something. Hold up. Ionic. I literally was just able to say his name. I'm gonna punch something. Ayana Koji. I know I said that wrong, and I don't give a flying fuck right now. I actually spent like 20 minutes just trying to pronounce this man's name. Said it right. Was about to recording, and now I fucked it up. Great. So I'm just gonna say whichever name is easiest for me to pronounce, and I don't give a fuck. Okay. Okay. Uh. So yeah. So we've known each other forever, and really the only thing that's ever gotten me happy or excited or really anything I'm passionate about is a mental or physical battle, whether that be in sports or an actual fist fight. I don't really care. But other than that, sleeping, doing math, and reading some things is all I really like to do. Oh, well, I guess if you consider swimming a sport of some sort, then yeah, but if you don't, then that too. Now, uh, our classmates one by one disappeared. Now this was the before the main storyline. So they one by one disappeared, and we were the only two left. Now we're gonna time skip to the bus incident because I don't remember what the fuck happens to this man. Could it's been around a year or two since I've watched this anime, so that's why I don't remember how to say their names. So yeah. So we're on the bus as same thing happens when he says, "Why should I have to?" Where the freaking Rakusuke or Kojin, freaking guy that just abandoned his class and went on the yacht. Him. So if you're not that far in, sorry. Straight sorry. So yeah, now he says the same thing as I'm thinking, should I? Should I not? Should I? Should I not? I'm just debating if I should walk up to him and literally fucking try to A, pull him out the seat, B, flip him out the seat, C, drag him out the seat, well, after knocking him out, or D, just give the lady my seat. And E, give the lady my seat and do one of the previous options. So I choose to. So the lady's about to sit, about to let him have. I mean, her have her seat. The old lady have her seat. What? Yeah. Now, I see him say, "Here, you can take mine." As I let the old lady do it. Oh, fucking hell, that's. I let the old lady take my seat. I'm standing up as I go over to them and say, "You're a real bastard." I says, "What do you mean?" So this is simple. Yes, there's no law, but your morals are real fucked up if that's how you think. Actually, I bet you're a rich boy. As he says something like, maybe it's because of how fabulous I am, or I don't fucking know how you react to that. Insert how you would react, how you think you would react to that. I say, "Wow, you're narcissistic as hell." You know, in my opinion, this means you're almost more useless than the dumbass on the bus. Well, actually, no, one of the dumbasses in the school. Although I'm pretty sure we'll have the same class that is. As he says, "What makes you think that will happen?" I say, A, because you're too narcissistic and think you're too good for the test, I bet. B, because I don't give a fuck about the test. Might be fun to rise from the bottom. And C, because I feel like being around the one person I've basically known since childhood. Because I know him and he's probably going to go for the bare minimum. As he looks at me a little bit confused, I say, "Don't worry about it, narcissistic." That's probably gonna how I'm gonna refer to him, as narcissistic. So yeah. So we're gonna go. So now the bus stops. Everyone gets off. Now, oh, I'm gonna get so many hate comments. The representative for Class 1D, uh, Horikita Suzune, Suzune, whichever one of the two the pronunciation for her last name is, because how they have the setup is it says the last name and then the first name. For example, Ken Sudo or Ari Sakura. So yeah. Now, she asks why Ayana Koji was staring. Well, looked at her, stared at her. I can't remember which one he did because I don't give a fuck. So he said, because I was curious if you just, what was it? You just didn't want to give up your seat, I think it was. No, it was if you just didn't want to get involved. And if so, were like, she says, "I'm nothing like you. It was just a simple matter of principles." As I come out of nowhere and say, "Wow, you suck." She says, "What do you mean?" As to say, "If it's a matter of principles, then that means you're worse than him." As she says, "Wait, you're the guy who gave up a seat." As I say, "Yep," just because I want to talk to that narcissistic. As she sighs and just walks away. As Ayana Koji, yeah. We just talk for a bit. We're going to the exam. We get to the exam. I barely score under the requirement for C class on purpose because I don't give a fuck. Now, I was like, "Yep, he did it again," because he always just tries to get the bare minimum. Me, I try to get right under the maximum. Well, I guess that is the bare maximum. Before, yeah, so, whatever. Now, this happens. and the teacher isn't here yet, so friggin' the representative, Hirita or Yosuke is going suggest that we all simply introduce ourselves. Now, obviously, you know what the ships will be now. Yeah, I don't feel like explaining it because it's like 8:42. I'm planning to sleep until like 2, but I have to be quiet because then my parents will yell at me. So, yeah, whatever. Now, what time are we at? 10 minutes? Damn, I'm making horrible time. Oh well. So, everyone's going around as I'm thinking, this may be a pain, but whatever. Might as well make a good first impression. Or maybe I should just sleep. As I'm thinking, as frigging the C-22 class representative Suzune Horikita. I know I said the wrong and I don't care. So, yes. Now, she introduces herself as the last name say, hello, my name is Eric Uchiha. Because, yes, I'm taking half of my channel name to put in this. My likes, competitions, fights, if it's a competition, sports, if it's a competition, even intelligent ones. And, I dislike people that only want to fight. They don't want to think anything through. Actually, now I think about it, that almost sounds like Pseudo over there. As he yells at me and says, how do you know my name? As to say, Oh, I looked at the class roster. Dumbass. As he said, how did you know? I say, seats. Literally that easy. Don't know why none of you here looked at the roster completely, but okay. As I sit down and I'm thinking, I say, might as well take a nap. So I take a nap. Teacher comes in. Teacher doesn't realize I'm asleep. And I wake up. Well, she doesn't realize for a while until the whole money thing comes up, and then she realizes he's asleep. She's pissed. Not because the fact that I'm sleeping, because it's the first day, and she feels like he just doesn't care enough to even look at anything, just sleep. So she's kind of pissed. So she walks over to me, and either she has a piece of paper, she hits my hand, or I don't know, you can have her punch me in the head, whichever one you guys want to do. In your heads, of course. So I wake up and say, oh, hey, teach. I look around as I'm like, cool, phone. Look around again, see what's going on, open up, say, we're around here, correct? As she gives me that like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. Not kill me. She looks like she's gonna try to kill me though. As she explains the rest, I'm thinking, okay. I don't really care, but something that really took my attention was the fact that she said, for the right price, anything can be bought. Now I'm questioning why the government gave us so big of an allowance. And I'm thinking, there's no way they would keep this up, right? No, it wouldn't make any sense. There's a catch. There has to be. So, oh my god, 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. That was my mom. How did I forget where we were? Dang, I can hear whatever they're playing from their room and mine. I get it, we're literally not even a room apart, but damn, that doesn't usually happen. You guys are hearing it on my mic. Oh, it's funny. Now, I'm thinking, so, does this mean that it could be based on how much we do? Possibly our behavior. Or maybe it's depending on how the teacher feels. There's so many options to pain. Oh well. I'll probably start the class sleeping and wake up. Do my work. And then maybe go back to sleeping. I haven't really decided yet. Depends on how much work that we're given. So, oh god, I know I had this out of order. 1 minute. So I just finished watching that whole episode. God damn, that's a pain in the ass. Okay, so screw what I said about skipping somewhere. You see, Avon's about to walk out as I go up to the front of class to say, okay, wait, before any of you leave, first off, I'm gonna tell you right now, I hate doing this. Second off, who here thinks that there's no conditions to this? As how many people were there? 25. Which means I'm gonna say around yeah. I'm gonna say only 10 of us, including, well, me and oh my fuck, I already forgot his name. Ayana Koji. Yeah. So that's including us. Only 10 kids in the whole class suspected anything, which is honestly, in my opinion, quite pitiful. But yeah. Now, I say, after I say, so you think that the government's going to allot us a grand total of 100,000 points a month, which I'm just gonna throw out an estimate here. For everyone in the whole school, that's around maybe 12 million. 12 to 13 million, 500,000 at the very most. So, why would they do this? So, I have a theory that might actually be correct. And it's not, well, disregard what I said and just spend your money how you wish. But I think there may be something that they're not telling us about this. So, if I were you, I suggest not spending all of my money. I would probably at max spend maybe 18. No, almost 20,000. But you don't have to do what I say. If you want, you can just completely disregard it. But I do suggest, well, thinking about it. And the 3 people that bought devices still did. So I looked at them like, you're morons. But okay. So I was able to sadly only bump it up to a total of 5 more people. Which was annoying, but at least some people decided to regard what I said. As, well, God damn it. Ayana Koji and me met up we talked a little bit, barely, as I literally spot the cheapest I could find at work and not irritate my skin, nor mess up my hair. Because real life hair, thick, soft, and light, which makes no bloody sense, I know, but genetics are a little bit complicated, so fucking science is amazing, people. So yeah, now this would happen, and go to class. As I said, the 3 people that still bought electronics still did. Looked at them like, okay, well, you're idiots. As the month would slightly continue as normal, as well, the only 3 that, well, only 2 really, that Suzune, I think I'm just gonna call her Suzune, would talk to, would be me and Ayana Koji. Now, so we'd sometimes talk as Kikyo or Kushida, girl that acts like she has 2 separate personalities and was beating the living out of that fence. So yeah, her. So she brings us outside the room and asks us to do this. As we discuss, as I smile and say, yeah, this probably isn't going to work. She says, what do you mean? I say, oh my god. Think about this. She doesn't talk to anyone, nor does she socialize with anyone, so nothing's stopping her from keeping track of little details. And I doubt very much will. And think about it this way. If this ends up being executed right after, and you're gonna have around 4 of our classmates do this, then she's going to easily break down the layers. This has to be genuine. Like, we have to be able to constantly get her there. So, yeah. Or, what we can do is we can schedule a day for all of us to meet, not include her in telling, but we get her to come with us at a certain time. And then, if she asks that this was set up or anything like that, I don't want you to say anything that would set it off. Just say, what is that supposed to mean? In the kindest tone you bloody can. As we depict this, and this is around half the month. So this happens. This time, the ice cube known as Suzune, starts to melt a little bit. So she's a little bit more comfortable with me, Ayana Koji, and friggin', as some people would call us Geminis, two-faced. So yeah, Kiyoshida or Kikyo. I don't know how to say her name. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Memory trash, horrible with names. So yeah, now. But she barely catch on. Yeah, she'd say, "This is set up, wasn't it?" As me and Aina Koji stay silent. As well, Kushida or Kikyo would almost say what she says in canon, but then remember what I said and say, what is that supposed to mean? Now, this diffuses her slightly, as I'm thinking, well, even if she makes one thing that can set this off, she's going to realize, and well, yeah. Now she froze up a little bit more. The water turned back into ice for a second and started melting again. So yeah, now it ends, and this time, Kikyo almost gets Suzune's number. Yep, almost. as all three of us are walking, as I say, damn, that was a bust. As crap, now I have to search up these people. Okay, now, dang, for one to show they have a very, very small class. Class 1B, a grand total of 13 from what we've seen. Yay. Now, Ichinose, I think that's her name, and your friends, along with, Kea or Karezawa. Now, Hiruta and her will still get together. I'll support them. And I'll realize, oh, okay. Like, after they start dating, I'll like, oh, crap. I had a crush on her. Well, that's a weird feeling. Oh, well. So, I buried it. I got rid of it, basically. Well, not permanently, but just for the time being. Until I felt like having it come back. So, yeah. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, after that, I can't even read the light novel. Because I read the light novel, then the whole thing is going to make no damn sense. Dang it! Dang these producers! Okay, so if you remember, the season 1 ends off at the boat. That's still going to happen. And you're not going to be seeing any more of this until then. So yeah. I'm talking about after the series is done, though. Like, after I get to the end of season 1, then you're going to have to wait until they possibly make a season 2, or just never make more of this, if they don't ever make any more, because, don't know, you guys, there's a YouTuber that has made a literal, like, thing. Also, I found in the light novel that, one of my ships is actually supposed to be, Ayana Koji's ship in canon, which I found out. I was shocked. So yeah. Now, come on. Yeah, it's probably the best I'm gonna get. Dang it. Now, sorry, I'm trying to remember what happens next. So, yeah. All that really happens after that is she tries to. So she says the same thing to Ayana Koji that she said in canon. As I say, no, he's telling the truth. He really doesn't care. As she says, what do you mean? As I say, it's simple. He was telling the truth. He just literally was there. I literally was there too. So this time she believes it more. Now, we're going to go to the end of the month. I believe it was May 1st. Now, this would happen as everyone would be talking. Well, I should say everyone. I should say 10 people in the class. We'd be talking, panicking, because they have no points. They didn't believe me. As the teacher would say that we were overlooked, as I'd laugh and say, I see. So my theory was right. Well, I guess that's why people should believe others a little bit more, but also not. Humanity's a real bitch. So the 10 people would look at me like, damn it, damn you. Damn you. Because they were thinking, yep, you're right, we really should have. So, yeah. Now, She asks what I mean to say. I say simply, after you left, I tried to give the class a warning. Only 10 of us actually thought that there was something wrong with us, but the rest of us didn't. I was able to convince 5 more to, well, believe my little warning. And, well, there we go. Now I did not get... I don't think Pseudo even used all his points. Say it. Yeah. Sorry. Now... I'm gonna say I basically used what the cheapest items for, literally $1. And a little bit of the free stuff. So, I'm gonna do some mental math because of the items. I barely lost anything because I just bought ingredients, cooked for myself, just got all the necessary things. Although, I splurged a lot on food. So, luckily for me, I ended up having a lot of money. 99,448 left. Now, I know someone's gonna be like, oh no, you'd have to spend more. Which, right now I'm thinking about it because I fucking have headphones. Fuck. Oh, and then phone. Timeout. More math. Sorry, so I just included my phone bill and everything like that in there too. So, 99,338. I mean, sorry, 300. No. 99,383 is how much I have left. So, as I say, so, judging by how many phone settings, everything there was, and I'm just gonna go on a random guess. Behavior and great is what gets us our points. As she smiles, says I'm correct. She explains all things, saying how, yeah, basically the school sees you as, well, worth nothing, so you get nothing. As everyone is about to lose their... As I smile and say, that's the game. This is gonna be fun. As that's gonna be where I'm ending off the video, everyone. Now, I'm gonna be doing a question for every video now. Everyone that answers my question as best as they can, I will give a shout out in my next video. So, the question for this video will be, what in your minds defines good and evil? And even if you answer, I may give you a counter argument, and I want you to even dwell on that. And there'll be a next question for next video, so sorry for not uploading for a while, and yeah, now it's time to roll this outro.